Okay, so this is the finished look. As you can see, got the little bang. All right, so I'm just gonna hop straight into the details of this wig. This is a 26-inch chocolate brown 13x6 frontal wig. And this is the hair in its natural state, like straight out of the bag. As you can see, the knots are extremely tiny, which I love. It's supposed to be HD lace, but I've never had HD lace before, but I consider it HD, I guess, because of how tiny the knots are. As you can see, the elastic band is sewn onto the wig, and honestly, I did not think I would like that at first, but it really comes in handy, especially when you're manipulating and doing different like wig styles, especially in this case, I'm gonna do the half up, half down. It gives it just that extra layer of like snug security. Also, this wig is 180% density, and yeah, it came pre-colored, it's chocolate brown, and it's the perfect transition if you're tired of doing black and you just want like a slight pop of color, because this looks so beautiful on my skin tone. So now let's go ahead and get right into the install. So I don't really do anything special with my bald cap. I guess I just do the traditional bald cap method. But the only thing I kind of change up, as you can see, I like to brush my edges back with my edge booster edge control. It's like a really like strong hold, because I kind of have like a weird hairline, and I just like for my hairline to be slick all the way back, so I don't have to worry about any like stray hairs or anything getting caught in the glue or anything like that. I do go in with alcohol, and I do wipe the hairline after I apply the edge control, just to kind of get the little residue off of my edges. And yeah, now you just see me going ahead, and I'm just going to use my Got To Be spray to melt down my lace cap. And it's really nothing special about this. Like I said, I'm just doing the same method that everybody else does. I'm gonna do one layer at a time, and I'm gonna blow dry it, and I'm gonna do 3 layers in total. After that, I'm just going to go ahead and start cutting the bald cap off, and I like to kind of start a little bit further away from my edges and then kind of work back and kind of like cut around the shape of my hairline. And then I also go in with a pressed powder that is close to my skin tone, and I just lightly like dab it like all over, just to get rid of the like white residue-ish kind of stuff that's like left on there. And then I also, after this, I go in with some more alcohol, and I just wipe the hairline again, because I like to make sure that the glue is sticking to my skin and not any makeup, because I feel like it will help your wig to last longer. So now I am just going to put the wig on, and I'm just gonna kind of like measure it up and just kind of see where I want to place it to make it kind of match up with my hairline. And also I'm just gonna trim some of the excess lace, because like it's really hard to like see through it. And I don't know why they make the little extra lace part like so long. It's so extra. But as you can see close up, this is how it looks. And yeah, I literally just like to measure it to my hairline before I do anything else. So I did go ahead and cut the lace off camera using these little jagged edge scissors that I got from Amazon. And yeah, I am just getting ready to line up the wig, and then I'm just gonna kind of like fold it back to get ready to glue it down. That way when I apply the glue, all I have to do is just fold it back on top of the hairline where the glue is. Also, I am using the Eben Wonder Lace Bond Lace Melt in the purple can, because it has vitamin E and biotin, and I feel like hopefully if it has the ingredients that it says it does, it'll be a whole lot better for my edges. And yeah, I am just going to spray it And I'm gonna do 3 layers, and I'm just going to blow dry on cool for about like 10 to 15 seconds after I spray each layer. I want to make sure that I get it really tacky. Once it gets to my liking, I am just gonna go ahead and pull the lace back down, and I am going to start basically just lining it back up on top of the glue, and I am going to use my comb to just kind of like press it into my hairline. You don't want to really use your fingers or anything because it could get like really sticky. I recommend using like a fine tooth comb and just kind of like going around your edges and just kind of like lightly pressing the lace into the glue. After that, I am going to just wrap my hair up in the back, just so like when I tie it behind my head, it like I don't have like any hair or anything in the way. And I did purchase my own elastic band because I like my elastic bands a little bit thinner. I don't like when they're like really thick because I feel like it just lays the hair down a little bit too much. I like to have it a little bit more on the thin side, maybe like half an inch like wide or thin. So yeah, while I am waiting on the glue to kind of like dry, I'm just like parting the hair and kind of like trying to measure where I'm gonna do the half up, half down. And so now that it's dry, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the band, and it's time to start like parting out and like getting my edges ready. So that's literally what you see me doing here. I'm just using a comb and just kind of like parting out like the sideburn part first. And all I literally do is just like carve it out, and then I'm gonna go in with like a little eyebrow razor, and then I'm gonna cut it. And while I'm cutting it, I'm just using like light little strokes. Also, I did have a lot of like extra glue residue, and now that it's dry, it's a whole lot easier to kind of just wipe off with alcohol. And that's another reason why I like using the Eben glue, because I do not like wearing my wigs for more than like 2 to 3 days, and I feel like it gives me the perfect amount of hold, and it's very easy to clean up. Personally, I only like using like spray glue, like spray wig glue. I don't like using like glue because it just makes a huge mess. It just doesn't like go well with like my oily skin. It's just a hot mess. It just never works for me. But yeah, I am just working on my edges a little bit more, and I did have to like take the hair kind of like down, and I'm just gonna go ahead and like repart where I want the bang, and I am going to start parting again where I want the half up, half down to go. Now that I have the bang, and now that I have my edges kind of like out the way. And this part was a little tedious because like with the half up, half down, yes, this is a 13 by 6 wig, but it's really hard for me to like see like the top and the back part, so I didn't want to like part it where the tracks were. I wanted to make sure that it was only parted where the lace is, just so it looks like scalp. And of course, you know, the hair is a little bit thicker deep in the roots, so I'm just gonna go in with my wax stick and my hot comb and just basically press it and just try to get it as flat as possible so it's just not all like big and bulky. And also I will tag this pressing comb below because I love it so much, and not because it's pink, but literally when I tell you it gets so hot so quick, it is the bomb, and it's cute, it's pink, I love it. So now that I kind of have like the back part like pressed out and like as flat as possible, I'm just gonna basically do the same thing with like the top part that's gonna be in the ponytail. Just gonna apply a little bit more wax, and you don't want to put too much wax, especially because like, and make sure you don't put the wax in like the bang part. I kind of got a little bit in the bang part, but try to not do that because when you put the wax and then when you apply heat to it, it does make the hair look like really greasy. So whenever you're using the wax, just try not to put too much wax, you know, just put like enough, and just remember when you apply heat to it, it's going to spread out anyway. You don't need to like coat your entire like ponytail or like hairline and like wax, you know, just to get it slick. You know, once you apply heat to it, it's gonna like automatically just spread out and like spread thinner. So yeah, time to curl back my baby hairs. You know me, I love curling and just like making the baby hairs with kind of like that little swoop. And I feel like I achieve this best when I do curl it. So on my edges, I curl it upwards, and at my sideburns, I curl it downwards. That way, as you can see, when I go to like comb it, it's already kind of like in that little shape of like being like curled. And then also, I really like adding foam to my edges and to my sideburns because I feel like it gives it like a nice little hold without like doing too much. So yeah, that's what you just see me kind of doing. It gives it like a light hold and it's still kind of like soft and fluffy. So now it is time for me to cut the bangs, and I'm literally like, I knew that I wanted it to kind of like sit a little bit below my jawline, so that is what you see me doing. And again, y'all, I probably shouldn't have put the wax on the bang part because like I said, once you like apply heat to it, it does like get really like hot and it just kind of like spreads out and can look a little greasy. So while I'm waiting on that, I am just going to tie down my edges with a silk like edge scarf, and now I'm going to start working on the ponytail. And y'all, I'm really not doing anything like too special. I'm literally just trying to like make sure that it's flat first and foremost, so it's not like all big and bulky on top of my head. And yeah, I'm just kind of like placing it where I would normally place my half up, half down, and then I'm going to flip the hair up, and then I'm going to put a rubber band around it just so like when I go ahead and flip it back, it could give like that little like fanned out effect like how you see now. So I'm just gonna like play with it a little bit and just kind of tease it, and then I'm going to take the scarf off, and y'all, the bang was banging, okay? It's a little bit, like I said, just be careful when you put the wax on your bang because I feel like it made the bang look a little bit thin, but you know, we gonna rock with it, we gonna work with it, you know, nobody's gonna know. So yeah, I am just gonna hit the little ponytail with some hairspray. I'm gonna kind of tease it, and yeah, I did my hair the night before, so here is the finished look on the next day. And ooh, y'all, I went to like this little networking event, and the dress, the hair, when I tell you it all came full circle, I was feeling myself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll see you babies in the next one. Bye.